What's up, boys and girls? My name is Cowwy and welcome back to the Carrot Club. In today's video, we're going to talk about simple beginner building tips that will get you started in making a better looking island. We'll go through how to build different shapes and I'll share with you some tools that I use to build cool ideas. Before we get started, I want to thank everyone for supporting me on YouTube by liking my videos and subscribing to the channel. It is because of you guys that kept me motivated to continue making these videos. I have started a Roblox Studio series recently. Yes, I know it is a boring topic, not as exciting as playing the game. I made these videos because I really enjoy building contents on Roblox and I want to share this gift to the rest of you, so hopefully one day you'll be able to build more than just island houses. Be sure to like and subscribe and say hi in the comments. So with that, let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about is knowing how to build different shapes. I emphasize a lot on shapes because in most of my build videos, you'll always see me building outlines first and then adding details second. The reason why you're struggling to build anything is because you haven't learned or tried to build different shapes. In order to help you build better, I have to stretch your imagination to see buildings in a different way. So the most basic shapes are square, triangles, and circles. When you can combine these three shapes together, you'll be able to turn anything imaginable into a build on your island. Square is really useful for building outlines. If you combine a lot of squares together, you'll start seeing a more unique pattern to your build. The trick here is to just build a lot of random things until you see something you like. If you don't like it, you can just break it, no big deal. A lot of people think that I just came up with all these building ideas on my island overnight, and that's not true. The reality is, everything I built on my island took more than 10 to 20 tries to build. I break more often than I actually build. So if you're going to use squares to build, go crazy with it. Build it upward, build it sideways, and you'll see how your build transforms from being a box to something awesome. If you need ideas for shapes to build, there is a website that you can use to generate ideas for you, and I'll leave the link in the description below. Also, there is Google Images where you will find endless reference sources to inspire you. Moving on, triangles is an interesting shape to use. You'll find it most commonly used for house roof and abstract art, but the ultimate use for triangle is architectural design, which basically means making your building look fancy and interesting to look at. When things are smooth, it gives people the idea that interesting things is happening and they will want to keep looking. Another example is to use stairs and slabs because they are naturally a triangle type of block. If you place stairs next to a block, you got yourself something really interesting without building much. Finally, we got the circle, the best shape to use for really cool building. The only thing you really need to know is how to make an outline. A circle is not like any other shapes where the size remains constant and uniform no matter how big you make it. A small square and a big square are both built the same way, and the same thing for the triangle. However, the circle looks different the bigger you make it. Every size up is a new design pattern. This is why circle is the best shape to build, because you will always get something different every time. The hardest part is, where do you find the outline so you can build the same thing? One of the tools I use is a circle generator where I can generate any size circle. I have added the link in the description to the website so you can follow along. On this website, I can generate a small circle with an 8 block width or something as big as 100 blocks width. Now of course, the bigger you generate, the more blocks it's going to take and the more confusing it will become. So technically speaking, you don't need to know how to build a circle, you just need to know where to find the circle, and all you need to do is copy it. If you master building this shape, you can build almost anything imaginable. Here are some examples of what you can do with it. You can build a floating platform, a spiral fountain, a snow globe, circular staircase, mage tower, and yes, I built this one in Minecraft. Same building ideas, just in a different game. And that's the 3 shapes you need to know when it comes to making awesome build. The key takeaway here is to learn to build these shapes really well and take your time building them. If you can master these shapes, you can build all sorts of things. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If this helped you out, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. That will help me tremendously by letting YouTube know that the video is being helpful to the community. It also gives me extra motivation to continue making these videos. So thank you boys and girls for watching, and I'll see you in the next video in game or at the Carrot Club. Take care everybody.